Meghan Markle's new podcast on Spotify initially included Prince Harry, a royal commentator has claimed after recent announcements have left the Duke of Sussex out. Speaking on Us Weekly's Royal Yes, host Christina Garibaldi said, Meghan is gearing up to release her debut podcast this summer. This comes a little over a year after she and Prince Harry signed a reported $25 million deal with Spotify. There has been some controversy with this podcast. It was delayed for a little while because of COVID misinformation that was being released by some other podcasts on Spotify. But they seem to have worked that out. Co-host Christine Ross said, "This does seem to be a story that never ends in the sense that we keep getting twists and turns and new drips of information. One thing that was interesting about the recent statement is that they've said it's Meghan's podcast. They didn't mention Prince Harry, and I think he was initially involved in the project. I do believe it's meant to spotlight strong female voices, so it makes sense if Meghan spearheads that project." A spokesperson for the audio subsidiary of the Sussex's Archie Foundation said they had been encouraged by ongoing conversations with the streaming platform, and have been working closely with its team towards policies and practices aimed at raising creator awareness and minimizing the spread of misinformation. The announcement came as footage was released of Harry making a video call with Ukrainian staff from the Halo Trust, a landmine clearance organization working since 2016 in the Eastern European country. Archie has also made donations to a number of groups working on the ground to provide aid to Ukrainians, including Halo, which is supported by the Duke. In January, Neil Young reportedly offered Spotify an ultimatum to remove either his work or the Joe Rogan Experience podcast, which has been known to air vaccine-skeptical views. When the singer later left the streaming platform, Joni Mitchell announced the same move in solidarity with his decision. At the time, the Sussex's charitable foundation said they had been expressing concerns, but the couple were committed to continuing their work with the streaming platform. A spokesperson for Archie Audio said as a result of their meetings with Spotify, the couple are excited to announce they are continuing production of Meghan's groundbreaking first podcast series, set to launch this summer, with more details to follow soon. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's Archie production firm says it's satisfied that Spotify is adequately addressing the problem of misinformation on its platform, and announced that a podcast featuring Markle will hit the audio streaming platform this summer. The latest development comes after the couple in January said they were urging Spotify to make changes to prevent serious harms from COVID misinformation present on its platform. The couple's statement did not call out Joe Rogan, but the popular podcaster, whose show is exclusively available on Spotify, was the target of a Spotify boycott instigated by Neil Young and joined by other musicians and talent, who were protesting COVID misinfo on the Joe Rogan Experience. According to a rep for Archie Audio, the company has been encouraged by ongoing conversations with Spotify execs about implementing policies, practices and strategies to raise creator awareness, minimize the spread of misinformation and support transparency. As a result, Archie Audio said, it is continuing production of the Duchess of Sussex's first podcast series, set to launch this summer. Harry and Meghan parted ways with the British royal family last year. In 2020, their Archie set a deal with Spotify to produce exclusive podcasts that build community through shared experience, narratives and values. To date, it has released just one podcast, a holiday special in December 2020. Spotify's Gimlet earlier this year posted job listings seeking to hire a new team to produce a weekly podcast show with Archie featuring high-profile women.